Bonjour. Hello. Welcome. We will start here because the coffee was served and right now everybody is wake up. We will start this room. Everybody which are standing there and coming to their seats, you just scan your badge and come here. It will be a very, very interesting and nice session with a lot of panels. We will speak from the point of view of a project that was started 2 years ago. And we had the opportunity to discuss with you some things, specifically in the fintech innovation area and fintech investment from the point of view of nurturing the investment of fintechs in Europe. I will tell you a little bit about me. I'm Cosmin Cosma. I'm coming from Bucharest. I'm the president of the Romanian Fintech Association. I'm also a fintech founder. 7 years ago, I started Finkware. Finkware is an open banking platform based on PSD2 regulation here in Europe. We are a pan-European regulated fintech payment institution. So I have these eyes of a founder that had to deal with a lot of fintech investors, mainly VCs or business angels, not yet private equity, but we are right now starting to discuss with private equity. And one of the things that I saw as a founder is that some of the investors don't understand the specificities of the fintech investment. And I will tell you a story. There was a VC that invested in our company. They had more than 10%. And because we needed to regulate ourselves as a payment institution, we needed to do something because they were a significant owner. And on the regulation side, there is a big issue with being a significant owner because the due diligence is much higher on a significant owner. And then the VC, so we needed to do an arrangement so that the VC decreased their equity side in our company to below 10 so that we can get the license from the National Bank. These kind of specificities, usually the investors don't know. And you are here, you are investors, you invest maybe in different sectors, but here today it will be about investing in fintech. I will start a little bit to tell you about what's the core occasion that brought us here. Right now, within the Investment Day, which is one of the most important investment conferences in Paris, we created this session as a final event for a project that started 2 years ago, and it is called FINE. This project, it is a project that was financed by European Commission in order to increase the knowledge, to increase and nurture more and more the investment in fintech. You know, fintech being the innovation part of financial setup of Europe. This project started 2 years ago. Right now, there are a lot of things that happened. It's kind of a beginning of a new trend in nurturing more and more the fintech ecosystem, not only with education, but also with creating the deal flows for investors. And I know some of you are investors and you don't know in which to invest in Bulgaria or in Hungary. Believe me, there are opportunities there. I'm coming from Bucharest. I can tell you there are opportunities in Bucharest as well. And you will see there is an important consortium from all over the Europe that started to work on how we can do Europe have better and better fintech investments. How we can do not only this, but also to create the opportunities and the inclusiveness for, because you know, in fintech mainly there are men, 90%, 80%, yeah? We need to give voices also to the fintech founders, which are females. And I will tell you a very nice and interesting fact. Here on the stage today, in the FINE session, we are doing what we believe it should be done. There are exactly 50-50 the number of speakers from females and men. Because inclusiveness should be one of the things that we are looking after when we are speaking about business in general and fintech as well. About this project, just to start, kick off maybe some other people will come, yeah, in the end, maybe they hear us, yeah. Some other people will come here. I will kickstart with a small 1-minute presentation of the project, and then I will present Maria Lupce, project coordinator from Finance Innovation, to tell you more about the project. But for now, I will put you a short movie to understand the setup of this conference. We should have also sound. Maybe Charles is here. The sound doesn't work? Yeah. So this happens like 99% of the events, there is a technical problem, yeah? You need to reset the computer when you have Windows. I don't have Windows, I only have Mac. So is somebody that can help us with the sound? I believe Adrian went there. Anyway, in the meantime, I want also to come back to you and to thank you for having the time to come here. And I see a lot of people that are here in the room, because some of them I know. There are here in the room people from venture capital, people on the asset management industry. There are people from, for example, there is l'École Supérieure de Banque here, because they are interested also in the fintech investment. In the, the Banking Institute of France is here. Thank you for coming. There are a lot of ecosystem catalysts in fintech from all the Europe, and a lot of countries are here. Do we have right now a chance to see it? Without sound, yeah. So I will speak so that we have a sound. The idea was to create kind of a network, yeah, across the whole Europe with Fine. And yeah. No. The idea was to create this kind of network within Fine. FinTech Innovation Network was created with entities from Ireland, from France, from Malta, from Romania, from Spain, you tell me, Maria, come here and tell us a little bit more about this project, yeah?
Yes. Thank you, Cosmin, and thank you all. It's a great pleasure actually to welcome you to our Fine final event. So, some words about Fine, which is, as Cosmin has already mentioned, a European project funded by the European Commission, actually under the Horizon Europe program. So, for the past 2 years, the Fine consortium was actually working on to strengthen actually the fintech network across Europe, and to do this, actually, we had actually a clear mission in our mind, which was to build stronger connections among fintech networks, among all the consortium countries, of course, but also thanks to research and analysis that has been done actually within 13 European countries. This actually ends up in different tools that have been developed within the Fine project. For example, we start with some reports, deliverables, that actually were published on the Fine website that, of course, you can visit, and I invite you to visit it. And, of course, two important reports that we would like to highlight, which are policy recommendations. So on attractiveness and inclusivity in fintech. And I'm pretty sure that our speakers today will cover all these subjects with us. So what else? The Fine project has also...
So let's speak about
yes.
the things that... So just imagine there are 2 years in which a network of entities started to understand what we can do better for the investors to fund more innovation in fintech. And then they started to work into this, and they decided that, okay, the fintech, the investors need to understand more how the fintech is working. Yeah, there were more than how many articles?
70.
More than 70 articles and studies that were done in order to do the education of the investors to understand more about this fintech, whatever. Yeah, fintech. Some of until you know the name, it's fintech whatever. It's fin from financial and tech from technology. But what is this fintech? But everybody heard about Revolut, yeah. And then you need to tell to everybody, it's fintech is Revolut, you know, or Linkso, or Agicap. Just to tell some names from here, or Powens. We will have the CEO of Powens here on the stage later on. So first of all is to educate them what is fintech all about. Secondly was to create kind of an academia.
Yes, we have created the Investor Academy, which actually is tailored to help investors at all levels to work on actually investment subjects. And
like I said, so in order to invest in a company, you need to know the potential challenges that you might have. Yeah, like if this company wants to get a license from a national competent authority, NCA, from a national bank, then there are some things that you need to know. It's very hard for you to learn about these things. You invested, you put the money, and then after 1 year, you hear that you should do whatever in order to help that company. These kind of things should be learned, and the investors should be more aware about these challenges that they need to. And then you did a lot of, I believe, events, yeah, in order to discuss with a lot of.
Yes, we created actually a fine program that was tailored around actually workshops, webinars, matchmaking sessions. So this was also the occasion to promote our tools, like the Investor Academy, which has 10 e-learning lessons and 55, actually 10 e-learning modules and 55 lessons. Also, to create opportunities, we also put in place a Slack community that actually that makes possible opportunities between investors, also deals, and so on. So
you have the mobile phones with you, yeah? You can go right now to your browser, go with on your browsers, and put there fintechnetwork.eu, and then you will see a universe of resources for the fintech investors. Yeah, fintechnetwork.eu. You will see also something very interesting if you. So, for example, this is also good for the fintechs themselves. Yeah, if I want to be invested, and I want to see what VCs are in Hungary, yeah, it's easy. You can go there. There is a map, and you can see the exact address to go to their door and to ask for that 5 million euro as an early stage investment with your pitch deck only. Yeah, and so
exactly.
There's
it's
a
about
map.
The investor map and also the ecosystem map. And in the investor map, we have 230 players. And then the ecosystem map, we have 248 actually trends and different tools that have been analyzed.
So more and more resources that you can find. Fintechnetwork.eu. I need to mention all the fintech entities, all the entities that were part of this project. It's first of all, the coordinator was Finance Innovation from France. It was across limits. And then crowdfunding hub, F6S from Ireland, crowdfunding hub from Netherlands, Romanian Fintech Association, the Fintech Corridor from Ireland, Truffle Capital, one of the most important VC investors in fintech in Europe. I pitched them, they didn't invest me. And Bozena knows, we have this personal issue. 4 years ago, they didn't. They missed a big opportunity, and there is also, sorry, I cannot see, for women, yeah?
Yes, Impulse for Women.
Impulse for Women, so sorry. From time to time, I have an age. Thank you very much. So the point is like this. It's this, let's say, platform for making more and more for fintech innovation in Europe, because we need to have a better place in the world in terms of fintech innovation. And the good thing from here it is that European Commission was the one that put the money, invested in this kind of nurturing of the fintech innovation platform in Europe.